I need to hide. Quickly.
In. I'm creeped. This is the perfect spot. Hello there and welcome back to the last case of John Morley. Now, last time we headed back to the office after a hospital stay, and turns out we have another case on the go already. We've been hired to investigate a 20-year-old murder in, well, I'll say abandoned house. It has been abandoned, but weirdly all the evidence is still there. But it's been 20 years, so I'm not entirely sure how that works. I'm not gonna lie. We've done some poking around. Turns out that there was a mystery person hanging around the estate on the night that the daughter was deleted. And we are slowly investigating that. Apparently, as well, that same guy is in the house now with us, milling around. We saw him. And we've heard him, as well, hiding in the walls. Which I'm a little bit concerned about. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit concerned. That kind of creeps me out. So we still have a little bit of the mansion left to explore. I think we've got one more wing to do. And then I have no idea where we're going after that. I'm hoping that's not the end of the game. Because if it is the end of the game, it might be a really short episode. It might be. I don't know. We're going to find out. So, that being said, please grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up something comfortable. Come hang out with me as we jump straight back into the last case of John Morley. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. And we're back in. And I was wondering what I was going to do, because it wouldn't let me manual save at the end of the last episode. I was wondering when it was going to load, where it was going to load us in. I was loaded us here, which is not that far back. I'm just going to check that door. It's hella dark down here. Okay. We're going to check out we're going to recheck this room just in case. Just because I don't know whether it auto-saved after we got what we needed or before. So we're going to have a quick check of everything in here. Right. Reading time. Get your reading pants on. Unless you don't have reading pants, then don't worry about it. I'll read for you. I have reading pants on. To this day, 3 years since his disappearance, I still catch myself entering this room, expecting to find him there, exhausted yet sleepless, labouring without pause, shut away for days on end without food or rest, carving his final dreadful and chilling masterpiece, with those eyes mad, haunted, the same eyes that seem to afflict every forward side air without exception. The very same enigmatic, sorrowful gaze I found myself recognising more and more in Elodie's face with each passing day. Well, this must be Mother 2574. Oh, God, sorry, I've just spotted a code there. I was looking down at the microphone, making sure it was on. Technical difficulties. The day I saw her, scarcely 3 years old, create her first drawing, I knew then she too was lost. I cursed this wretched inheritance, so steeped in misfortune. Tomorrow I shall take Elodie to the sanatorium. With the therapy and in controlled environment, perhaps she might begin to improve. I shall not allow the forward side legacy to take Elodie away from me. 25741. That has to be a code. I can't remember. I don't think I wrote that down. Did I write that down last time? I'm going to write it down again just to be safe. 25741. I did a clear out of my notes as well. I had a whole load of note pages dotted around and I cleared them out this morning. Probably, maybe mistakenly. So, let's go. So we have a code. I'm assuming that's for the other door.
Unlabeled liquor bottles. The damp and the passing years have likely worn away whatever once marked them. There's a distinct scent of wormwood. The plant at the heart of absinthe.
Oh, okay. So I didn't realise wormwood was in absinthe. I've never had absinthe, to be fair.
A sharpening wheel.
It kind of creeps me out.
Lord Fordside likely crafted his own chisels.
As any self-respecting artist would.
Lord Fordside was a gifted artist, no doubt. but his work betrayed a dark and tormented soul.
I mean,
This
yeah.
unfinished fallen angel stirs
How do you know
me
it's a
a
fallen
curious
angel, though?
sense of unease, almost repulsion.
Also, we're going to check the cake as well. We need light. There's just a little bit of cake on that. Let's go. I'm just going to keep the torch on, or the lantern on. Could it be very dark in here? Right, so we're going this way. We're going back to the other door, aren't we? Yeah, that door. We've been in the garden. Okay. For some reason, I thought that was still locked. Okay, back in. I thought that looked like the door was still locked. So we're just going to ignore that. And we're going to... I'm glad I wrote down this code because it saved us before we entered this code. Right, so that was 2... 5, 7... 4... 1. There we go. Padlock done. And we're in. Instantly I feel on edge again.
The door is locked. I'll need to find the key.
Well, I think someone tried to crowbar the way in there. Look at the door jam there. Also, mannequin person, don't you dare.
Him again. Who the bloody hell are you?
Why would you shout? Why would you give you position away? Hello? Are you okay? I'm a little bit on edge. Do I want to go down there and see him? Is that a bad idea? We're gonna do the bad idea. We're gonna go ask some questions and probably regret it wholeheartedly. Oh, he's gone. Great. Fantastic, he's gone. Okay, we're not gonna press that issue. Has he all gone? He has all gone. I get the feeling that might have been a mistake. Just a little one, because we're kind of trapped in here. I'm hearing things.
I should finish gathering all the clues from the Countess's room before exploring other parts of the house.
Quite possibly. Can I shut this door? No? Okay. So this is the Countess room. To be fair, it seems like it's quite a small house, you know. We've got wine bottles. We've got a green thing right there. I'm going to check, before we check the green thing, we're going to check all this.
The bed is made. The Countess hadn't yet gone to bed on the night of the murder.
Strange. That is actually quite strange. Okay, so we've got the...
Seemed Lady Margaret was
book.
reading in the chair that evening. The book's still open. Right where she left it. It's a damn fine bottle of wine. And no one in their right mind would open a vintage like this and leave it abandoned.
It's not open though.
Unless something rather urgent interrupted the evening.
The bottle's not open. You don't re-cork a bottle, do you? I don't really drink, so I don't really know. Oh, smokes. Somebody smokes. I don't like that painting. And we've got keys, which we can't interact with. I'm very on edge the fact that I'm probably going to turn around and there's going to be someone at that door. that guy still milling around?
This is a nightmare.
Well,
I am
we can
deeply
move
concerned
around.
for Elodie. The housekeeper has long been warning me about Walter. I have made some inquiries, and nothing is as it seems.
Okay, Miss
Elodie
Walter.
remains blissfully happy with him in the house. I am at my wits' end.
Someone should meet at the
Since her return from
sanatorium.
the sanatorium, she has been positively radiant, a true beacon of light. They go out together and seem to have a splendid time. He appears very close to her. This is in stark contrast to the picture painted by the housekeeper, which is a complete contradiction.
Okay. New key could unlocked. Okay. Can I take the keys? Can we take these keys? Oh, smoke. Okay, that's the next chain.
Last night I heard him scream. He seemed to be in the throes of a panic attack. I approached on tiptoe to the guest quarters, and then suddenly I was struck with terror. An insane, maniacal laughter echoed through the night. It did not sound like him. The following morning, Walter and Elodie went out to sail on the pond.
I wonder if the
Everything
other
was
laugh with that
normal,
guy that's hanging
and he
around
was
now.
the most charming he has ever been.
Unless it's a Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of situation. That could be the thing. Also, you shouldn't smoke. It's very bad for your health. So where's the next? Do we have a next? Oh, we do.
Something made of glass has shattered here.
Oh my God, what is that noise? It's coming from Elodie's room.
Ellery's room? So she knocked over a glass. Okay, she knocked over the glass. Are we going out? Are we heading to Ellery's room? To Elodie's room? Was that her room was on the other side, wasn't it? I don't want to go across there right now. I want to check, see if there's something else in here. There is. Okay. Is that a Gatling gun? No, it's not.
The fireplace tools, all knocked over on the floor. And unless my eyes deceive me, the poker appears to be missing.
Are we going for a poker?
Oh my God, Elodie!
Whoa, my lady,
Margaret,
please.
quite agitated, grabbed the fireplace poker and rushed toward Elodie's room.
Tell you what, that's a nice fireplace poker, though. Don't scare me, little witch. Right, let's go to Elodie's room. I'm assuming we're heading that way. It's on the other side, isn't it? It wasn't this one. It was this one. Actually, wait, no, it wasn't. No, this is Walt. This was Walter's room on this side. It had to be next door. It was next door. Okay, we're heading back. I made a mistake coming across this way. I'm assuming we need to grab the keys from over here. Yes.
A key. Likely the one to Elodie's room.
Indeed. Let us go next
Lady
door.
Margaret lied to me. She hadn't taken any sleeping draught that night. She could have heard the attack and rushed to see what was happening. Why did she hide this from me?
I'm wondering that myself.
The more I investigate, the more
To be fair, I forgot about the sleeping draft.
seems. I should head to Elodie's room to search for answers.
You know what? I don't like that painting. No, thank you. I would not want that painting in my room. That door, that padlock on the other side is Busted. Someone definitely busted in because it's broken. I wouldn't want to wake up and see that in the dark. Like, please.
There was a struggle here. Clear as day. Not a clean break-in. The killer wasn't subtle.
So someone definitely popped in.
Photograph of Elodie Fordside and Walter Brandon. If my memory serves me right, looks like it was taken at Westland Asylum.
Are we going to go to the asylum? I think we need to find more out on Walter.
A pool of dried blood. There's no doubt now. This was the scene of the crime.
We've got a poker on the floor as well. So Mrs. think that was busted open. Who broke the door? I don't even know what I'm looking for now. Blood splatter. More blood splatter. It's not that I'm on edge. So what's the plan now? Are we leaving? It's kind of not like the trail went dead, but it's not pointing me in a direction. Other than the asylum. I've looked at all the clues. Seen the crime and all that jazz. So shall we try and... Oh no, man, there's a doll on the floor. We're missing an entire clue.
A rag doll, tossed on the floor. I'd wager it used to sit neatly on the bed.
It's a bit dirty
Either it
though.
was knocked over in the scuffle, or perhaps Elodie dropped it herself in the panic. Judging by the sheer brutality of the crime, we can almost certainly conclude the killer was a man of considerable build. The
I don't think it was Walter.
Found alongside the greenhouse knife suggests that the mysterious figure seen loitering nearby may, in fact, be the very same individual who committed the murder. They say the killer always returns to the scene of the crime. But 20 years have passed. Why now?
Wonder if he forgot something.
Just as they might have unfolded that night.
Are we going into detective mode? Like full on detective mode? Oh, okay. We're on green mode.
A teacup on the bedside table. Elodie must have lain down that night, perhaps already drifting to sleep.
Okay. Definitely door jamb busted.
The door's lock, completely broken, indicates someone forced the...
Why do you do that? Game, why do you do that?
Startling Elodie awake.
He kind of looks a little bit like Walter, but he also doesn't look like Walter. This is Walter's brother or something. And smash the chair.
Elodie tried to flee, but the killer cornered her near the vanity. She lost her balance and fell, breaking the dresser and chair.
Okay. What happened to the vase? The vase is not broken now.
Under the bed, against her will. In the struggle, one of the vases fell from the mantelpiece.
It didn't smash though, which is I find odd. Also, you have okay teeth. They're a bit green though, but that's maybe just the light.
On the bed, the killer stabbed her mercilessly, again and again, staining
Let's get a good view of this.
Blood.
Also, I want to keep an eye on that door. So this is a poker that
That's when
mother had.
Margaret arrived, striking the killer with the fireplace poker, knocking him away from Elodie.
Why did she not tell me this, though? Because she saw it. Why did she not tell me this? Why she didn't tell the detectives it either?
Fled the scene,
The original.
but it was already too late. Elodie was already dead.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what we were going to do there. Then she burned evidence. Is that what that's indicating? It's just good doing a recap.
The old Bloomsbury mansion. It choked my thoughts. It had that kind of sadness that seeps into your bones like old damp. And that sudden abandonment, so clear before my eyes, looked like a sinister time capsule.
Yeah, everyone just kind of left. Oh, there you are. There you are again. You jump scared me last time. I think he definitely knows the Walter definitely knows the guy. He's hiding from him. In that, he was hiding from him there. I wonder if it's like his brother, Walter's brother or something, who's jealous and thought Elodie was taking his brother away from him. Maybe? Is this the end of the game? It would be the shortest episode in the history, if that was the thing. Actually, I think I've had like a 10-minute episode before.
One thing was certain. My next move was to dig up answers about the man with the knife, and about Walter Brandon, the sailor from Westland Asylum, an old forgotten sanatorium that...
Okay, of course it's going to be abandoned.
Was the scene
of course we're going to a sanatorium and it's going to be abandoned.
And that Brandon fellow.
So we need to go... Okay, we are going to the said assignment. Okay. Lament of the Forgotten. The old sanatorium loomed in the distance, silent and solemn. A moment to forget suffering. A monument to forgotten suffering. I know how to read. Stop typing. It stood like a sleeping giant, its walls steeped in the horrors of another age. John knew that crossing its threshold meant stepping into the labyrinth of the human mind, where the madness of some and the cold indifference of others had turned places like this into breeding grounds for nightmares. A creeping unease settled in as he neared the entrance, with a whisper of dread curling at the edges of his thoughts. Yet he pressed on. He needed answers, and he was certain they lay waiting in the dark. Why can't we go at daytime?
It was an ungodly hour when my battered car crept along the winding...
Why does it have to be nighttime?
...road leading to Westland Asylum.
Is this going to be a huge place, or is this going to be a small... it doesn't look huge. Doesn't look massive.
But what I found upon arrival was
It's got a good side to it.
The building, forsaken for more than a decade, remained illuminated. Was it some ancient emergency system defying the passage of time? Or was someone awaiting my arrival?
I don't know what you're talking about. Did I miss something there? Okay, I guess we're just going to go right up to the front door. Might be... Is the front door just going to be open?
The front door, sealed shut.
Okay.
As expected. Nothing's ever straightforward, is it?
Well, I'm guessing we're going to go right. It feels like we should go right here. I don't know. I'm just getting that vibe. Are we climbing up? I mean, we could climb up a drain pipe. That might be a bad idea. We can go in here, though. Or we can mess with power. A note. Gilbert, I am leaving now. I should have gathered all my belongings, but I see that yours are still here. I've had to return the key to the front entrance, but the passageway behind... Sorry. You know what? I don't know why I'm struggling to read today. I don't know why. I'm leaving now. I've gathered all my belongings, but I see that yours are still here. I've had to return the key to the front entrance, but the passageway leading to the back courtyard remains. I've covered it up a bit, but I'm sure you'll remember where it is. The kitchen window was broken, and quite frankly, I don't believe anyone will come to mend it. You should be able to get in through there without any trouble. Take care.
So, there's an alternative entrance, hidden somewhere in the wall of the asylum.
Okay. Can we mess around with the power? No. Alright, let's go. I'm assuming we're going to go left then. I keep on forgetting we can run as well. I'm assuming left-hand side is where we need to be. Some weird lighty thing. I don't particularly know why that is. Do I still have my lantern? I don't have... we didn't bring a lantern with us. I'll just remove the pallet. Straight in. This can't end badly at all. Okay, so I guess we're going in the kitchen window. I genuinely can't believe we didn't take the lantern, because there's no one living at that house that we were just at. There's no one living there anymore. So why the heck would we not take it? I'm really glad that was us.
Pitch black in here. Looks like I've stumbled into what could be the kitchen.
What do you mean, what could be the kitchen? The letter told you that the kitchen window was broken.
Impossible. Locked as well.
I guess we're going over here. We're gonna knock everything. We're gonna knock everything off.
Damn it. The lantern. It's broken. I'll have to manage without it for now.
I was hitting the lantern, but we didn't have the lantern. What are you talking about? John, what are you talking about? We couldn't use the lantern. I guess we're hanging around. I wonder if that guy in the...
Some of the rooms are completely trashed.
Okay. I'll shut up.
I didn't expect the asylum to be in such a state of decay.
I mean, it's been, what, 10 years? Oh, we have a torch. Can we take that? Can we take that light source? Also, sorry, I'll reframe. I would pick up that lamp. I'm sorry, that light's on. I would pick it up. I would hold onto it like a giant flashlight. Right, I'm going to have a third attempt here before we get distracted yet again. I am kind of wondering if that guy at the mansion would have followed us here. Maybe it's here that he lives. That's also kind of cool pen.
Westland Asylum was a top place in its good old days.
Top place. A place of hope and healing. Under the esteemed direction Dr. Mulder with distinguished consultation of Dr. Chardonnat, expert in modern therapeutic methods, compassion and understanding, and advanced techniques of mental health care, marking the start of recovery. These places were really weird, especially back then. Like, they did some crazy shit to people. Let's go through the trash as well.
1922. This letter was written half a year before Elodie's murder.
Okay.
It's possible she was still a patient here.
That gonna help us out? To Dr. Mulder. Is his first name Fox? I would like that to be Dr. Fox Mulder. Sir, in view of the escalating violent incidents within this institution since the arrival of patient B03, we, the undersigned, feel it is our duty to express the following concerns on behalf of the sanitary support staff. Patient B03 requires specialized care and strict oversight, necessitating immediate confinement in the isolation cell. Access to shared and public spaces should be allowed only under the supervision of 2 attendants equipped with tranquilizing injectables. The recent incidents have underscored grave deficiencies in this institution's security measures, revealing its unpreparedness to house patients with such high degree of aggression. I'm hearing footsteps. I'm a little bit freaked out by that. We strongly urge the hospital administration to implement decisive measures without delay. Should our concerns remain unaddressed, we will be compelled to escalate this matter to the National Asylum Workers Union, which has been made aware of our grievances. Respectfully, Nurse Florence Norman on behalf of the Sanitary Support Staff, Western Sanatorium. Okay,
The
so
nurses were genuinely
B03.
concerned about the aggression of patient B03.
I'm kind of wondering if B03 is our guy. Handprint. I didn't even see that before.
A bloody handprint. Someone injured must have leaned against this wall.
Yes, is that recent though? He didn't say that was whether that was recent or not. First aid. I don't like those kind of tables.
The girl. How is the girl?
Hi.
You mean Miss Elodie Fortside? Don't worry, that bloke didn't lay a finger on her.
Okay.
But you took quite a knock. This is going to smart.
It's kind of smart. I don't think that was the correct verbiage. Oh, can close that door. Why though? So someone attacked Elodie. Oh, and obviously someone stepped in. This guy, I don't know who this guy is. Okay. So someone, was he the injured guy? To all staff and family members of the patients, on the forthcoming Tuesday, as previously announced, I'm not going to read the date, the closure of this institution shall take place. Within the span of 1 month, this sanatorium shall be fully closed, and the patients will be transferred to other hospitals in the area, according to their individual needs. As for the staff, you may request any outstanding payments and then severance compensation proportional to the time worked at the administration office, which shall remain open for 1 additional week following the closure, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For your convenience, we kindly request that you schedule an appointment. The final working and insurable day shall be Monday, the 4th of April, 1932. Dr. Muller, Directorate. Okay.
The asylum was shut down 10 years ago. Judging by the state it's in, they probably had no choice but to close it due to the building's condition.
I don't know about that. Like, we have stairs. Blocked off stairs. Okay. I really don't want to take this lift.
It's locked. Without the key, I won't be able to access the upper floors.
Do I want to access the upper floors though? Is that the front door? Didn't mention if that was the front door or not. It probably is, you know. Let's go check out this side. Also, the fact that we've still got light in this place. Like natural light. I also don't like the fact that I can close these doors. I couldn't close doors before. That screams to me that we're going to have to hide at some point. Memorandum. Pursuant to the established protocols and regulations of Western Asylum. I said that incorrectly. I said that weirdly. In preparation for the forthcoming annual report to the Board of Trustees, Dr. Lena Ferdinand will retain custody of the patient records for a duration of 5 days. Members of the medical staff requiring access to these records during this interval are advised to direct their inquiries to Dr. Sheridan. I keep on going to say Sheridan, which sounds better. Office between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Selma Crenton, Administrative Secretary.
I need to find Dr. Sheridan's office.
Okay, so you say Sheridan. Okay. And we've got books that we can't interact with. We can just open the bookcase for no real reason. Okay, so we need to find the office. Probably to find out who B03 is.
We must formalize the admission of Miss Elodie Fortside. I have her file here.
That girl? What do you think of her?
Very young.
Quite no. She seems a good girl. I do hope she recovers soon.
I know what Dr. Mulder thinks of her.
Oh, really?
Don't be wicked.
You cannot tell me you haven't noticed. Have you seen the way he looks at her?
Shh, hush now. Someone's coming.
Who's coming? Okay, we're just going to ignore that. So is Mr. Mulder, was he a bit sweet on her? Is he the guy? Is he the murderer? Is he the guy who's hanging about the mansion? I really don't. Yeah, I don't know whether they should shut doors. I don't know whether they should actually shut doors or not, because who's ringing? Where's the phone? Is the phone in here? Maybe not. Okay, we're going to come back. It's got to be over here. That looked like a phone. God, want to answer this phone.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Who's calling?
Mr. Morley, is that you?
Yes.
Lady Margaret?
Mr. Morley, I'm so relieved to hear your voice. I've been trying to reach your office, but I couldn't get through to anyone.
How do you know I'm here, though?
Late at night, Lady Margaret. And how on earth did you know I was at Westland Asylum?
Yeah, how did you know that?
Well, I was already in bed, truth be told. But there was something on my mind. A vital detail I'd forgotten to mention.
Okay.
I called your office, searched for you at the mansion, and when I couldn't find you there, I assumed you might be investigating at the asylum.
You should probably be an investigator yourself with that logic.
Very resourceful of you. Now tell me, what is this detail of such importance?
Yes. Is there a guy that's trying to...
I almost forgot. You see, the truth is, I'm afraid that you're not alone.
Yeah, I kind of picked up that.
Mean?
Yeah, well, no, we picked that up.
Hello?
In the
Lady Margaret?
Yeah, let's not. Do we have to go? Do we have to go down there? Do we have to go down there? I kind of don't want to go down there. We don't have a torch. We're going to ignore that for now. I'm going to continue investigating up here. Stuff that we didn't check out in there. Also padlock on the archive door. That's got to be for patient records. Can't interact with that. Can't interact. Okay, so can't do anything back here. I'm going to check this just to be safe. It's probably going to be locked, I would imagine. Very much locked. I'm going to check these. Because we didn't check that last time.
This file cabinet is now empty. It probably held all the records of the inpatients.
Very true. Also, it's very weird and creepy that she rang to tell us that we're not alone. I don't think I buy that logic of her deducting that we're here because she couldn't reach us. We're going to go down.
Is someone there?
Don't make your presence known.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too. Don't make your presence known. You're saying that you're not alone. You've already had a guy next door, like in the old place, that not being great. I mean, we can hide in here. Why did I do that? Okay, so we can't turn power on. Wait, we can turn power on. I don't know if we're supposed to... Okay, I don't know what we're doing with that. I guess we're going to go through here. Yeah, for the record, just don't announce open door, cold to warm. We turn the heating on? Okay, sorry for getting started here. Internal memorandum. Due to the increasingly precarious state of the electrical network, which is, as you are all aware, is far too aged and no longer fit for safe operation, and given the impending closure of this institution, the administration has no alternative but to suspend all plans for renovation. Accordingly, and in the interest of maintaining... I didn't think you could start with a sentence with accordingly. And in the interest of maintaining minimal functionality, one of the primary safety switches required for the activation of the electroshock therapy room has been installed in isolation cell B04. Strange place to put it. Effective immediately, cell B04 is to be decommissioned as a holding cell and repurposed as a maintenance storage room. That makes more sense. Staff are to refrain from placing any patients therein and must ensure the room remains accessible to authorized personnel only. Let be noted in all relevant logs. Administration. Is there anything on the back? There's nothing on the back. Can we turn these? We can't. Love it. I immediately hate this. We accidentally... Okay.
Internal report.
Ooh, we have voice lines.
02. Mr. Norbert Clark, 45, from Sanderson, is a persistent pyromaniac whose actions have repeatedly endangered both property and life.
Okay. It's a weird thing to have on the side of a cell, to be fair.
Harbors an alarming compulsion for fire setting, a tendency exacerbated by intermittent episodes of disorganized thought and incoherent speech under duress. His unsettling
I can go in there.
gaze suggests the planning of covert schemes, amplifying his threat. To mitigate risk, he is isolated in a secure cell, thoroughly cleared of flammable materials. His management includes a regimented program of sedatives and antipsychotic medications
Okay.
to stabilize his...
Can we get into B04? That's the room that we need to be in, isn't it?
maintained.
That's the maintenance room. Oh, somebody had fun in here. Oh, never mind, the wall's completely gone. Let's yank it. I don't know what that did. Did that do anything for me? I'm still well on edge. Can't interact with that. Can't get in there. Can't interact with that one.
Internal report. Patient B03.
Oh, we need B03. It's a violent patient that we're taking.
Early 30s. Admitted after being the cause of a series of violent incidents. The The patient exhibits a disturbing duality. Episodes of unprovoked, nearly superhuman aggression, displaying raw, overwhelming physical force, and subsequent plunges into an eerie, profound apathy. His faculties
Do you reckon that's Walter?
during these lulls, leaving him in a state of unnerving inertia. Due to the unpredictability of his violent outbursts, he remains confined within a reinforced cell. Treatment involves high doses of sedatives.
Is that the guy? I'm kind of wondering, is that the guy
And a regimented course of electroconvulsive
that
therapy, along
was at the house? Was that the mansion?
restraints, such as an anti-biting mask and, if required, an iron muzzle. Ongoing monitoring is maintained.
But I kind of wonder if it was Walter, because he was saying, I'm a little bit on edge. It was saying that there was like a duality to him. I wonder if it's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation. Do we want to go down? We're just going to explore down here. I don't like that noise. Oh, this cell's open. Somebody has painted this cell. Yeah, I don't think I want to... Yeah, let's not stay in there. And someone has also painted this cell. B8. Oh, female.
Miss Beatrice Marin, female, 28, reclassified after initial misidentification. Miss Marin presents with severe self-destructive behaviors.
Okay.
She engages in autosarcophagy, self-cannibalism.
I don't know what autosarcophagy is.
Her physical integrity.
I think I've heard that. I don't think I've heard that reference before.
Hair. These actions, driven by deep psychological torment and overwhelming despair, leave her in a perilously fragile state. As a precaution, she is secured in a straitjacket and confined to an environment entirely devoid of any utensils or objects that might facilitate further self-harm.
Okay.
Her treatment protocol centers on the administration of potent sedatives to alleviate anxiety and curb these impulses, with ongoing monitoring.
Well, we're going to deal with that. She's thingy. I'm kind of curious now. Because that's another handle and that's blue. That's a chain. Yeah, someone didn't have a good time in here. I don't know why there's a chain in here. Why would they even put a chain in a room of this kind of thing? Is that going back up or is that staying put? That one's staying put. Okay. Green. Let's have a look at this thing again. Open door, cold to warm. Oh yeah, we read that, didn't we? I'll say that. Did we read that? So cold to warm. So blue, green, red. Was there another one? Kind of seems. Okay, I'm a little bit confused by that. Can't get in there. Am I missing a pillar thing? Have I have I got to time this? I don't know if I'm supposed to be timing this. Oh, did we miss? Okay. We must be timing this. So let's go blue. Green. Orange. Red. I don't know if we're on a time here, but we're sprinting just to be safe. There we go. Okay. I don't know what that noise was for. What was that noise in Adolf? Also, I don't like the fact that we're going in here. There's no other exits into this room.
This room gives me the shivers.
Yeah, it would me too. East wing access. Yeah, we're going to take that key. I'm going to read this note. Patient B03 to Area M. Following several sessions of ECT, I'm even trying to pronounce that again. The patient shown significant improvement. Previous violent episodes have been entirely eradicated, and the patient now presents with a profound state of apathy. Characterized by emotional detachment and a notable lack of response. His interactions are limited to monosyllabical utterances. Nailed it. With no signs of aggression or emotional reaction. This behavior may be attributable to the intensification of treatment as well as potential underlying psychological condition that we must continue to investigate. It is anticipated that with continued observation, the patient will gradually regain his ability to communicate and exhibit emotional responses. However, the complexities of the case should be taken into consideration along with the need for potential adjustments to his ongoing treatment. Given the control of the violent tendencies and the stabilization of his condition, it is deemed appropriate to transfer the patient to Area M, a less restrictive environment, though under strict supervision. Close monitoring is recommended to assess any potential changes in behavior, with the possibility of further adjustments to his medication. Dr. Sheridan at West Asylum. Okay. I'm getting the feeling this is actually Walter. I'm leaning towards that. Also, electroshock therapy is absolutely horrendous. Whoever came up with that is horrendous. So let's go to M then. You know what? I knew it. Hello.
I need to hide. Quickly.
In. I'm creeped. This is a perfect spot. I don't like it. I'm going in here.
I can't hear it. Could it be gone?
What do you mean it? What do you mean it? It was a person, not an it. Can I crouch? We can't crouch. Okay. Oh, so we don't have a stealth mechanic. Yeah, I'm not here for this. I somehow knew that something was happening. I'm also kind of glad that it's not a physical. It doesn't seem to be. I'm gonna say physical character. And I mean that like in the weirdest kind of way. I'm not getting up there. Okay, so we're just going back upstairs. Like it's a cutscene. It's a cutscene character, not a actual character moving around. So I don't think... What's the plant? I could have sworn that was a person sitting over there. Okay, so we've got the east wing key, didn't we? I'm going to assume we're over this side. No, that's the west wing. Did we open these doors? Oh, we did. No, this is the way we came in. Okay. I'm paranoid. So we're in the west wing. So here's the other side. Yeah, he's basically like he's not a... He's a cutscene character, not a physical. So he's not actively milling around. So don't think we have to actually... I don't think he's going to chase me, which is what I'm worried about. I don't like being chased. It genuinely scares the crap out of me. Let's just go this way. We can check that room out. I kind of want to check left first. Some stairs going up. We're not going up there yet. We're checking out this room. I'm just going to close that. It feels like I should. I'm just going to keep that open. I changed my mind. Did something actually fall there? I don't know what that noise was. Medicine. Someone's living here.
A cigarette case, with a bit of tobacco still inside.
Maintenance. A maintenance ID.
A maintenance uniform, oddly well prepared. Not a speck of dust on it. Clean water, an apple, a bit of bread.
Yeah, someone's definitely living here.
It's still fresh. Looks like someone's been coming through here. Perhaps this is what Lady Margaret meant in her call. Or was she trying to warn me about something else?
It's got to be something else, because how would she know if that someone's living here? How would she know that? So let's just go down. Well, let's just go upstairs, not downstairs. I'm going to go check that out. I want to check out, can we get anywhere? How high can we go? And some stairs that lead nowhere. I don't know why you would have stairs. I don't know why you would have stairs to go up there. Unless it's just to clean the windows. But even then, that would be a bit strange. Because we can't get into the third floor. Let's go check out the second floor. Because why not? Dr. Straussend. Oh, is this the offices? The mails rooms. Padlock. 4-digit code. Okay. Another one. That has a 5-digit code. Okay. That actually kind of helps us out, because we know if we get a 4-digit, it's for one door. This whole place is disrepair.
I'd rather not go through there. Looks ready to cave in at any moment.
I get the feeling we're going to go through there in a rush. I'm just getting that vibe that we're going to have to try and escape, and something's going to be coming for us. and we have to go through there without, so that we escape. I'm just genuinely getting that vibe. I'll be surprised if we didn't. Toilet. I don't quite know what I'm looking at. I really don't like the fact that I don't have a torch. I would still... So the lift does still work. But these doors are locked. I can go upstairs here again. Okay, let's just... I'm going to check this out. That's quite a hole in the floor. Let's not go down there.
Here it is. Dr. Sheridan's office. This is where I'll find Elodie and Walter's records.
Yes, I'm not going in there right now. I want to kind of check. Oh! That only half got me. That only half got me. My heart's still racing though, but it only half got us. That was a little bit cheap. Women's rooms which you can't get to. This door which we can. Is this a bathroom? It's incredibly dark. It's too dark. It's like genuinely too dark. Okay. This door's very loud. Again, I'm just going to shut the door. I don't want that noise. I didn't like that noise. Am I locked in? Am I locked in here? That cannot. Wait, am I actually locked in here, or is that a glitch?
Wait.
I recognise that guy.
There he is, in the photo. Dr. Sheridan in the centre, and right next to him, it's him. The man with the knife. That wild mane, that unkempt beard, it's unmistakable. But what's he doing here? And he's holding a book. I need to get to the library.
We might actually be locked in here, though.
Elodie's record. Patient at the sanatorium.
14th of December, it's 17th. Okay, reason for admission. Let's go and skip that bit at the top because it's all randomly. Registration number 2546. That's a 4-digit code. I'm going to write that down. 2546. That could be a code to one of the padlocks. Reason for it. Miss Elodie Fortside was admitted to this asylum upon the directive of her mother, Lady Margaret Fortside, a notable benefactress of this institution. The patient exhibits a persistently low mood, a tendency towards social withdrawal, and recurring negative thoughts. Recurring negative thoughts. Lady Fortside expressed concern over the risk of the patient engaging in self-harming behaviour. Preliminary observations during the initial evaluation, the patient displayed a withdrawn posture, delayed responses, and consistent avoidance of eye contact. She reported feeling trapped in a constant state of oppression and described a persistent sense of unease. Though she refrained from providing further detail, her condition necessitates close observation and a progressive therapeutic approach to monitor and assess any changes. Hereby, the admission of Miss Forsyth into our institution is formally recorded. A detailed follow-up of her progress shall be maintained. Dr. Mulder, Western Asylum. That's our guy right there.
Nothing of interest here. Strange. Elodie's record was easy to find, but there's no sign of anything related to Walter Brandon. Something doesn't add up.
I wonder if that guy's Walter Brandon.
Missing.
Some weird stock photos of doctors as well. Dr. Sheridan. Dr. Sheridan. I'm going to call Sheridan because that's what's visibly thingy, but it's spelled entirely different. First and foremost, I must acknowledge the commendable results you have achieved with your recreational reading therapy. Unless that's Dr. Sheridan on the thingy. However, I regret to inform you... sorry, I lost my place there thinking about that. However, I regret to inform you that one of your patients, Miss Elodie Forsyth, will no longer participate in your reading sessions. Given that she is the daughter of the esteemed Mrs. Margaret Forsyth, I deem it unsuitable for her to associate with certain individuals whose questionable moral standing may have an adverse effect on the delicate mind of the young lady. It's best that she be kept apart from such influences. Therefore, I am relieving you of any responsibility for her care, and shall take over the management of Miss Elodie Forsyth's treatment from this day forward. I have already communicated this decision to her mother, Lady Margaret. I trust you will understand the necessity of this change. And Dr. Friedrich Mulder... it's not Fox. I mean F. Dr. F. Mulder. Friedrich Fox. Close enough. Questionable morality? Don't make me laugh. Friedrich, what truly eats away at you is the fear that those bad influences might actually be too good for her. What is it you truly aspire to? A seat among the nobility, perhaps? You're a pathetic hypocrite, consumed by your own ego. I get the feeling that these guys did not like each other.
What was that noise? It sounds like something just came crashing down.
Oh, you think? You think? I get the feeling that might have been the corridor that I didn't want to go down. Or wait, is this it? Are we climbing up? Why would we do this? Why are we climbing up? I'm sorry. We're heading to the obviously we need to find the library, but oh, we found them stairs. I guess we're going this way. I'm still really on edge. Hello? You can't tell me that you can't see me. Are you still going to be there when I get out? Oh, you're still there. Okay. Hi. I'm just going to leave you alone. We're just going to go this. I'm just going to go up the stairs. Thankfully, the stairs are not locked. Let's go down. I don't know why we came upstairs then, because this is the... So we're on the other side of this gate. Okay, I don't know why we went upstairs to come downstairs again. It kind of makes me paranoid. Can't open this door. I will say the tension in this game is quite thingy. The sound design I'm impressed by, and the fact that I'm constantly on edge is also quite handy. And now we're back on the ground floor. Okay. Got that. We've already looked at that. We've read that already, didn't we? Yeah. I'm a little bit lost. We kind of went a bit strange there. Archive door. I don't think we've got any codes. And this is not the library. This is the records room. Okay, basically, we're looking for a library. Because that's where we need to go. Dr. Straussend. We've got that 4-digit code. But that was for a patient thing, wasn't it? Because we're back basically where we started. And we came around here, we climbed back up here, and we climbed up here. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Can we go? We couldn't go up these stairs, could we? No. I can't get down there. Alright. I could kind of do with a map, you know. Although, we've got the 4-digit code. Can we go in here? Should we try this for it? 2546. No. Oh, wait. Oh, we seem to be missing a ring. If we're missing a ring, why can't we just open up the... Why can't we just open up the door? Because we can just... The lock's busted. And we can't go through there. Okay. We can't go through there now. So we've still got 3 doors. No codes for them. That's the way we came through. We can't go back up there. So we need to go back up these stairs. Because see, we must have missed something on the 3rd floor. Or not. We can't get through there now. Downstairs. I'm so confused. I've confused myself. Can't get in the archive. Live a spy. That's in the mansion. We're on the right hand side here. Photograph found Sheridan's office. He appears alongside several patients. One man stands out, long-haired fellow, beard, very same as we've been seeing. He's following me since the beginning of the investigation. Was he impatient inside him? Who the devil is this man? What of Brandon's things have gone? So we have a code, but we also don't have a code. That code might mean nothing, to be fair. Okay. So how do we get... back up where we came through. Okay, we came through here, didn't we? Came out of this. Can't get in that room, can we? No. These are the stairs that we went down. Okay, I got myself lost and turned around in here. I'll just go back up to the 3rd floor. Is our guy still hanging around? That's the question. Wait, we didn't come in here. Okay, I missed this room entirely. We didn't even come this way. So we have like a autopsy table thing. Dear Dr. Mulder, the books you requested are now available in the archive. You may pick them up at your convenience. Here's the new entry code. 89981. 89981. Archive. Easy. 89981. Yeah. So there's the books that we need. Also, weird kind of observation area, which I always found strange. And we can't get through there, of course. Of course we can't. Straight around. Are there any notes that we can get from here? We can't go past here. We can go this. Can we get in? Yeah, we can. We can't even, after all that, we can't even read these notes. Lovely. And are you still here? Yes, he is. Door's still locked. Thank you. He's just chilling. You just continue to chill. We're good. We're friends, aren't we? Because let's go to archive. So let's go back downstairs. Ground floor. We're back in the main lobby. And then we're going straight across to archive. Get the books. You know, it's 899 9981. And we're in. Files. Nothing in the drawers. Whole load of medication. A book. Okay. Rorschach test. For the psychology test during the Rorschach ink blot test, we will use the following code to name the plates. This way, the patient will not be able to obtain information about their evaluation unless their therapist deems it appropriate. We'll have a whole bunch of codes. 6-digit codes. So 5, 3. Yeah, 5-digit codes, sorry. Not 6. Confidential file, which we can't interact with. 4 that we can't interact with. A key box, which we need a 5-digit code for. Today's code to open the key box, the moth. That is really crudely written. That is not a doctor's handwriting. And the moth. I'm going to go 4. Because 4 looks like a moth to me. We can't actually interact with these. you reckon that's the moth, number 4? So let's have a look. And 00100. 00100. Zero zero 100. It is. That was correct. That was the moth. And we have a key to the lift. Okay. So let's go have a look at the lift. Let's summon it. Probably a bad idea, like opening the door while the lift's still moving. Let's go 01. -1. Basement. We've been in here, but yeah, okay, so there's not a new area. There's just an extension of the thingy. And we've got A. 0 is obviously ground floor, where we've just been. 1. I'm assuming we're just opening all the doors. Because it's not like, you know, security and all that. I'm assuming we're going to have to go up to the A. We're just going all the way up the top. I don't know if I don't think have we been on this floor before? I don't recognize this. I do recognize this. I'm immediately okay. Where now I'm completely on edge because this is we were okay. We were on the other side of this door when we saw our guy hanging out just here. Art room. Not a bad picture of the doctor. Oh! The picture didn't get me. The noise got me. Yeah, he's not. I think this might be one of the doctors. That's okay. This guy that's milling around. I'm not entirely sure I like him. I don't think he's my friend. I'm getting that vibe. Another code. We've got a whole bunch of codes that we need. I can't get in there. Oh, the library. We were looking for the library, weren't we? The myth of psychology. Is it a myth? In the shadows of forgotten myths lies the story of Psyche, the soul herself, driven by longing to reunite with her lost love, Cupid. Also known as Eros, god of love, desire, and irresistible attraction. Her path leads downwards to the depth of the underworld. There she must retrieve a golden box, said to contain the trace of Persephone's beauty. Persephone, goddess of spring and fertility, and yet also the somber queen of the dead. But Psyche was warned, do not open the box. Still, hope is a dangerous thing. Perhaps she's relieved that a touch of divine beauty would make her worthy again, in Cupid's eyes. Perhaps it was simply curiosity, the old companion of tragedy. She opens the box. But there is no beauty inside, only darkness. Deathly sleep seeps out, wrapping her in silence. Her body falls still, suspended between life and death. So she enters the hidden kingdom, the realm of madness. That's a cool way of putting it. Are we looking for a note, I'm assuming? Internal note on patient organisation and cataloguing. For the swift and proper cataloguing of patients, a system of labelling is employed, which each patient is assigned a number corresponding to the room they occupy. Okay, we can deal with that. The passcode to access each patient's cell is the discharge number assigned upon admission. This number must be consulted in the admissions register or in the individual patient record. Should a patient be transferred to another location within the institution, their cataloguing will be amended, according to the new room to which they are assigned. Patients classified as dangerous, whether to themselves or to others, are to be housed in the basement in specially adapted cells designed to ensure their isolation and safety. This area is designated as Area B. The ground floor contains the common areas of the establishment, such as the kitchen, dining hall, administrative office, where matters relating to paperwork are handled. A small first aid room and the archive containing all records and documents pertaining to staff and inmates are also located here. We've explored that already. The doctor's offices are situated on the second floor, which is the designated area for medical care. However, an exception is made for the office of Dr. Mulder, the director of the sanatorium, who occupies the third floor. On the second floor, one will also find the rooms of male patients, Area M, and female patients, Area F. It's important to note that the attic, which was previously used as a recreation room and for therapeutic activities, has been permanently closed due to its unsuitable and unsafe structural condition. We're totally going up there. And we're totally going to end up going through the floor. I'll call that right now. This system of organisation and cataloguing has been designed to maintain proper control and safety of all inmates, as well as to ensure efficiency in the management of the various sections of the asylum. Selma Cretan, Administrative Secretary, Western Asylum. Okay. So we now know how to work out the codes for these doors, the padlocks and the mail rooms. There's no on this side. Maureen. Finally, patient 1365 has returned the book. Every time they borrow it, it takes a month to bring it back. When it's not him, it's that girl. Can't even imagine how many times they've read it. But there are other patients who have also requested it and have made the decision to take it off the shelf and place it under custody of the one who opened the golden box. That's a very weird... Okay, if anyone asks for it, I will be there. Pia Walson, librarian. The one who opened the golden box. Oh, wait. Psychology. She opened the golden box. Psyche. I don't know what that means. Hold on. Under the custody of the one who opened the golden box. Under the custody of their... Okay. We're all languages. Self-help. Are we looking on a bookcase? Psychology. There we go.
The Adventures of Walter Brandon, the intrepid captain of the Stella Maris, braving the treacherous South Seas.
Okay, so Walter Brandon must not be Walter Brandon. Okay, so that's the... Can we take this book? We can't. There's a bookmark in it, though. Oh. Last loan. Patient 1365. So how do we work out who patient 1365 is? Do we have a patient? Wait, that was the wrong thing. Case. Okay, so we need to work out the code for these doors. Can't get in there. Can't get in Mulder's office. We can't work out the code for that either. There's a spy around the rest of this thing.
Patient recording, Elodie Fordside, February 3rd, 1922. Daily record number 23. Let us begin.
I'm getting pen and paper ready just in case.
How are you feeling today, Miss Fordside?
I feel well.
Elodie, we have discussed this before. If you do not tell me how you truly feel, we will make no progress.
Okay.
I feel a little sad, perhaps. I am alone here. I miss my mother and having company. So much time with nothing to do makes me think of things I do not wish to think of.
I see. Listen, Elodie. I believe you are looking at this the wrong way.
What do you think?
If, instead of dwelling on what you call dark thoughts, you were to focus on possibilities, your outlook would change entirely. A young, beautiful woman such as yourself should look to the future with excitement. Think of all the adventures that lie ahead. Your family, your career as a painter. Perhaps even finding a man of good standing. One who could protect
Okay,
you.
that turned a little bit creepy.
A man?
Tell me, Elodie, is there no man who stirs your heart?
Yeah,
In God's name do you think you're doing?
yeah, what are you doing?
Fordside, you may go. We shall continue later.
Very well.
I think,
Have you lost your mind?
yeah, I think
Where is your professionalism?
Doctor's going to be a bit
Presume to
thingy.
judge my methods with your oh-so-righteous reading therapy.
Methods? The entire hospital is whispering about you. She is a patient, Dr. Mulder, and she is mentally unwell.
Listen, Sherdinant, stay out of my affairs, and I shall stay out of yours. Or have you forgotten which one of us is the director of this institution?
Do as you please, but if I ever witness such a scene again, I will not remain silent.
Okay, he's definitely not a good, yeah, he's definitely creepy.
Fool.
Are you going to tell me your code? Apparently not. So you're not going to give us the code to your office? Also, he's very creepy. That took a really creepy turn. Are we safe here? Another letter, another note, which I can't read. Okay. I'm going to pause that reel here. Excuse me, itch. Right. We're going to leave it here for this episode. I don't quite know where we're going next. I don't quite know who this guy is. So Walter Brandon seems to be fake. Is he not Walter Brandon? The guy who moved in like into the mansion? Is it a figment of imagination? Does he like claim it to be him and not being him? That kind of thing. I don't quite know how that works. Also, I don't know who that guy, obviously the guy with the knife, is he the guy who's pretending to be Walter Brandon? I don't particularly know on that, because I'm now, like, I thought I had it, but now I'm not so sure. Dr. Mulder seems to be a little bit of a creep, and is creeping on Elodie, which I'm not okay with. I don't know how that information was going to become useful to us, or how relevant it is to what's going on and the murder. Kind of feels like he could be. There's a whole lot of possibilities how this could end. I'm intrigued though. We're going to continue this next time. I think we need to work out the patient's door numbers. We need to find the records and the discharge papers, the discharge number. I don't know whether we have that already. We'll probably have. That's going to get us into the cells their cells in order to get more information, probably, possibly. Not entirely sure. We're going to work that out next time though. So, that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all support. It is most appreciated. If you want to go above and beyond on sport, you can opt into the whole membership stuff. If you want to do that, by all means, do so. If not, don't worry about it. As I always say, memberships are always optional, never mandatory. Also, please remember to be a light in the dark for someone, because you never know when a single act or word of kindness can change someone's day or life for the better, or in ways that you may never understand or never even know about. Remember, your words have power, so use them wisely. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye bye.